Hello everyone, we are going to start Jan 22 paper discussion at Excel IAS Chemistry. Right, the first question, element X in group 2. So group 2 element makes plus 2 and element Y is group 7. So Y group 7 it makes minus 1. The question is, what's the formula of the compound formed from X and Y? So when you have plus 2 and minus 1, you always do balancing charges. So we multiply by 2 to balance charges. Then you get the formula xy2. So first answer will be C. Very simple question. Question B. Under what conditions does the compound form from X and Y conduct electricity? So X and Y is a ionic compound. You all know group 2 and group 7 from very basic O-level idea. Metal and non-metal makes ionic compound. So xy2 is ionic compound. So ionic compound conduct electricity when it's solid state. Oh no, they don't conduct solid state because they don't have any free ions, free mobile ions. They do conduct liquid state and aqueous state. So answer has to be D. Which of these compounds, question number 2, which of these compounds would you expect to have the highest melting temperature? Right, the melting temperature. All of the compounds are ionic compounds. The strength of ionic compound determine the melting temperature. So always remember, melting point directly proportional to the strength of ionic bonding. So strength of ionic bonding determined by cation and the anion. So cation and the anion both similar way has to have a higher charge. Let's say charge as Q, and the ionic radius has to be smaller. So taking these all concept, if I take cations Na plus and K plus, Na plus has the smallest ionic radius and charges of Na plus and K plus are same. When you get anions, Cl minus and F minus has the smallest anion. So therefore, who has the strongest ionic bonding is NaF. I just check the charge and the size of the cation and the anion. Since charges of all of Na plus and Cl minus are equal, the turning point of this question is the size. So who has the smaller size of cation and the anion? Na plus and F minus. So answer will be 2. Right, question number 3. A drop of aqueous solution of green copper 2 chromate. Guys, copper 2 chromate, Cu2 plus and CrO for 2 minus. Individual color of them, copper 2 plus is blue and chromate 6 ion is yellow. So the mixture comes green, no, blue and yellow mixture is green. That's why copper 2 chromate is green color. When you have this copper 2 chromate of a strip of damp filter paper, the ends of the filter paper are connected to a DC power supply. Let's say we have this on a filter paper. You are connecting a power supply, let's say plus and the minus, the electric field. To the positive charge side, chromate ions are moving. So to this side, chromate ions move. The other side, Cu2 plus ions move. So therefore positive side become yellow color and the negative side become blue color. So taking that idea, the answer has to be a yellow color move to the positive side and the blue color to the negative side, negative end. So answer will be C. Right, let me erase this all. Right. Right. The next question is about the ionic radius. You all know in a particular period, cations are smaller than the anions. Cations are smaller than the anion. So Na plus and Na plus and Na plus and Al3 plus has the smallest here, and N3 minus and F minus are bigger. So question asks which one has the smallest. No, so always remember across the period the ionic radius decreases. So we have Na plus, Mg2 plus and Al3 plus. So who has the smallest ionic radius? Then Al3 plus. There are reasons behind for this answer, the how I pick the answer, but since it's MCQ, please always go with the trends. Right, question number 5. Which properties of a cation results in the greatest polarization power? Guys, cation's polarization power determined by the charge density. If you remember, charge density determined by two factors: charge, let's say Q, and the ionic radius power 2. Let's say ionic radius. To get a higher polarization power, to get a greater polarization power, you have to have, the cation have to have higher charge and a smaller ionic radius. So taking that logic, smaller radius and larger charge, answer is D. Which properties of anion results in being most easily polarized? So which one has the higher polarizability? For the anion, charge has to be greater, then only it can easily distorted, and the size also has to be bigger, then it can be easily distorted. So larger radius, larger charge, answer is A. Taking to the next questions. Question number 7. What is the ionic equation for the reaction between aqueous solution of barium nitrate and sodium sulfate? Guys, when you mix barium nitrate and sodium sulfate, technically you can see you are getting barium sulfate precipitate, right? So it's a precipitation reaction. When you get precipitate, don't waste your time to write full ionic equation. Just write the product and write the ions in aqueous state what you need for the precipitate. So this will be the ionic equation. So simply you can pick the answer is D. Which molecules is not polar, right? So this all based on electronegativity and the shape of the molecule. Oh, answer is A, right? Because carbon dioxide is a non-polar molecule, because even though it has polar bonds, all dipoles are cancelled out. HCl is non-polar molecule, and water also non-polar molecule, and ammonia also non-polar molecules, because we know ammonia and water molecules make hydrogen bonds, right? So answer will be A. Answer is A, right? So these are like very simple MCQs. You have to practice. So once you practice, you can get the same skill like me. Okay, right. Moving to question number 9. Let me erase this all first. Question number 9. The concentration of nitrogen dioxide in a sample is 0.5. Okay, 0.5 ppm. So how we get ppm? We have is a gas, so we have to get the volume of the gas, let's say V, and volume of air into 10 to the power 6. That's how we calculate volume of a gas, concentration of a gas in ppm. They gave us ppm. Let's see what they are really asking us to calculate. They're asking us to calculate the percentage of nitrogen dioxide molecules. Okay, they're asking us to calculate the percentage of nitrogen dioxide. Okay, nitrogen dioxide percentage mean simply you are going to take this ratio into percentage. So we know now 0.5 equal this ratio into 10 to the power 6, right? That's how mathematically I can write the equation. They are asking us to calculate this particular ratio into percentage wise. First of all, get this ratio, subject that ratio, V equal V over air, equals 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 6, right? Once you subject this term, and then they ask us to calculate the percentage. So multiply this one by 100. Then this all cancel out. You get 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 4. So taking that, answer will be C. It's a very easy question. You can simply do. Question number 10. It's about alkanes free radical substitution reactions. We need UV radiation for them. What is the equation for the reaction? Right, it's a substitution reaction. So substitution take place in answer B, right? See, simply you can see one of the hydrogen is substituted by the bromine. No, you get the bromoalkane and HBr. So answer is B. UV radiation is needed for initiation step. Remember homolytic fission of the halogen. So answer is A. Homolytic breaking of Br-Br bond. Right. All alkanes have the same. Okay, if you get a particular homologous series, they will have the same general formulae. So answer is B. Question number 12. A single molecule of decane is cracked. Okay, you are going to crack C10H22. So cracking is very important process in oil industry. Which of these mixtures could not be formed? Right. If you get the answer for this question, first of all you find out which options give not giving you the total 10 carbon atoms. As an example, answer A, you have pentene and pentane. That means 5 carbon, you get 10, right? So this could be a correct answer. And the next one, ethenes, 2 carbon, butane 4 carbon, butane 4 carbon. Altogether we get again 10. Answer C, propene 3 carbon, propane 3 carbon, butane 4 carbon, again you get 10. Last one, you have C6 and C3. So that's not something correct, right? Because hexane and propane you get only 9 carbon, that doesn't equal to 10. So answer has to be D. That's how we simply pick answers. Question number 13. How many structural isomers have this particular formulae? So this scenario is better to draw. So I prefer to draw skeletal formulas that really help to get the answer. So 3 carbons, no? Right. You can have chlorine on the same carbon atom. You can have chlorine like this, no? And also you can have chlorine on the second carbon atom. And you can have chlorine on either side like this. Both sides. So there are how many options? 4 options. So answer is C. Question 14 is a calculation. They are giving us the equation. They are asking us to calculate how many molecules of carbon dioxide is formed. This amount of hexane is undergo complete combustion. Okay, if you have this amount of hexane, 2 into 10 to the power 23, according to the molar ratio 1:6, carbon dioxide you will get 6 times of 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. So I found the moles of carbon dioxide. They ask us to calculate molecules of carbon dioxide. So what you have to do, multiply your number of moles into Avogadro number. Then simply you will get the answer. Right. So all first 4 decimal places, first number is different. So just get the addition of whole numbers here. Then you can get the answer simply. So 6 into 2 is 12. 12 into 6 something 7.2, no? So answer will be B. That's how we quickly find the answers. Okay. 15. Which pollutant cannot form when alkane fuels are burned in car engine? So when you burn any alkane fuels, you get B, C, D, right? But hydrogen chloride we never obtain from combustion of alkanes. Question 15 is done. I'm going to move to the next questions. Iron 3 oxide is reduced by hydrogen in 2 steps. Okay, they are giving us the reactions. What is the maximum mass of iron that could be produced from 39.9 tons of Fe2O3, right? So you have first of all I need to get the molar ratio. Okay, I need to get the molar ratio between Fe2O3 to Fe. So they ask us to calculate, taking this amount of Fe, like this amount of Fe2O3, how much of Fe forms, right? Mass of iron. So I get what I want to take. So in here it involved 2 steps, right? So it says 3 of Fe2O3 give you 2 of Fe3O4. So Fe2O3 2. Okay, no, what I can do, look at this step number 2. Step number 2, you have only one Fe2O4, no? So if I make it 2 here, I can make 6 Fe, right? I just multiply by 2. Yeah, why I multiply by 2, step number 1 and step number 2, I can make it equal of Fe2O4 thing, because here also 2, here also 2. Then I can say, I can link this equation. It means after the first equation, 3 of Fe2O3 give you 2 of Fe3O4. 2 of Fe2O4, Fe3O4 makes 6 of Fe, right? So that means, according to this logic, I can say 3 of Fe2O3 makes 6 of Fe, right? You can see, because this Fe2O4 are the same here, 2 and 2. Then I can simplify step 1 and 2 from Fe2O3 and Fe. It give you 3 to 6. So that means 1 is to 2, right? So finally you have the molar ratio between Fe2O3 to Fe. So since it's a molar question, since it's a ton question, go with the simplest method. Fe2O3 to Fe, the molar ratio is 1 is to 2. The mass of 1 mole of Fe2O3, that means just get the MR of Fe2O3. So once you get the MR of Fe2O3, so give me a second to get that. So it will be yeah, you can get the answer quickly. Okay, so Fe2O3, simply calculate. I don't have a calculator now. I'm sorry guys. So you can find the MR of Fe2O3, and iron is 55.8 into 2 we have here, and just have the MR of Fe2O3. So that means you can take that value as tons here. So whatever tons we have, the particular answer, into that you have a ratio now. So these are the tons ratio. So once you get the MR of Fe2O3, you can have that value here, and what you get here, you can have it here. So this is the tons ratio. So you have 39.9 tons of Fe2O3. How much of this forms? X. You can have cross multiplication to get the answer. So ultimately you will get the answer 27.9. Answer is C. So like that we can do the calculation. Right. Moving to the question number 17. Question number 17 is about calculating ions. So what we have to do, get N equals CV to get the number of moles. I'm erasing this all, I need some space guys. Right. Okay, perfect. N equals CV to find the number of moles. We all know that equation. So find number of moles of each scenario and then multiply by number of ions. So KCl has 2. So apply N equals CV, get the number of moles, multiply by 2. Here also multiply by 2. Here multiply by 3 because calcium 2 plus and 2 of Cl minus. And next one also 3. So when you multiply by each number and applying N equals CV to each answer, so which one has the highest number of ions? His answer will be, what's the answer guys? Answer come A, right? Yeah. So double check with your calculator. Answer is B. No, it's B. Comes B. It has a higher volume. Yeah. And the concentration also comes up. Yeah. Right. Question number 18 is about atomic economy question. Atomic economy questions are really easy. So your desired product is oxygen. So get the MR of oxygen into 3 times over sum of MR of all the product. So I need again MR of oxygen into 3 times plus MR of KCl into 2 times. So get the percentage. Then you get the answer for question number 18 is 39.2. Answer is C. So like that way you can do simply these MCQs. Guys, when you're doing MCQs, very important, find shortcuts. Okay, because you have only 20 minutes to do complete MCQs, but don't take 20 minutes for completing MCQs. Always I'm advising you, try to take more than 15 minutes to finish MCQs. Okay guys, right, the writing part I'll discuss as another video. Okay guys, thank you very much.